Hi. The car's performance is looking strong compared to our rivals at the moment. Check it out, and we'll review it in more detail later.
Guess who made the gossip columns this morning? Everyone's talking about this new rival you have. Check his stats out.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
So it's time for qualifying here at Interlagos, the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache. The teams have completed their preparations and are just waiting for the pit lane to open before they take to the track. What kind of setup will drivers be looking for around here? It's got a fair mixture of demanding corners. Is it all about finding the sweet spot in handling balance?
Drivers are going to need a nicely balanced car to be fast here. They'll need to get the most out of the medium and high-speed corners, which will push them to run more downforce. But in turn, this slows the car down on the straights. It's a tricky balancing act.
To P9 with that last lap time?
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Bottas, Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Hey, how are you? I have some information on the race goals you should keep in mind.
With so much on the line here today, I can't help but shake the feeling that we're going to have a bit of pushing and shoving, Anthony Davidson, especially into turn one this afternoon.
Well, we do see a fair amount of that here at Interlagos, Crofty. It's a tricky braking zone, of course, as you're heading downhill into the centre S, which always makes it easy to lock the inside front and run a bit wide. We've seen a number of occasions over the years with someone from the leading group taking a bit of a knock on the first lap and having to recover. That's one of the reasons we've had so many exciting championship fights here. Hopefully, though, it'll be a clean start, of course, but as you say, I wouldn't be too surprised if it's not.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. It's Haas in pole position then, and it's Esteban Ocon in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Magnussen, Wehrlein, Marcus Ericsson and Bottas, Hamilton, Vettel, Raikkonen and Max Verstappen, Massa, Van Dorn, Fernando Alonso and Kvyat, Stroll, Palmer, Carlos Sainz and Nico Hülkenberg, Perez and Daniel Ricciardo rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, remember to protect the inside on the run down to turn 1. Make yourself as wide as possible. Robust, but fair. Start. stop once now. One stop left. Seconds. Tyres for the time being. Our gap to the car in front is 6.2 seconds. we'll see a transition into heavy rain conditions. So the gap to our teammate is 1.7 seconds. Pit window closes this lap. To the crossover point now. Stay out if you have the pace, but as soon as you hit the limit, come and put the inters on. Okay, here's who we're really fighting today. Vettel and Magnussen. Okay, we can take you this lap. Box. Release. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Kevin in the pits now. Conditions look pretty terrible, but that water is draining away. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet. We're reaching the point where you're going to start aquaplaning with those tyres. I think you're alright for now, but it might not be long before we switch to the full wets. This is your final lap of the race. hard work out there. That was a strong drive and a good finish. Well done.
There were questions at the start of the season as to whether this package could really go all the way. But there's no question anymore. What a special year it's been. And here they are now, the new Formula One World Drivers' Champion. A great win then for the Maranello team today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Rain always has the potential to liven up a race and mix up the order, and they've taken full advantage of that to claim the victory today. It's always a bit of a lottery when the conditions are like this, but they've managed to stay on circuit and have come out on top.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. This also means that there's no catching our leader anymore, and we crown a new World Drivers' Champion. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I think it's got to be Kimi Räikkönen. He's not always spectacular, but he quietly gets the job done, and that's the case today.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.